Hello everyone, this is Pridarshini Tiwari. I am here with you to discuss on the subject Code of Civil Procedure 1908. The topic for today's discussion is Commission, issue of commission under Code of Civil Procedure 1908. In this lecture, I will be dealing with the introduction, the power to issue commission, purposes for which commission can be issued, general provisions regarding commission. So let's start with introduction. Section 75 to 78 of the Code of Civil Procedure deal with the powers of the court to issue commission for the purposes enumerated in section 75. The detailed provisions regarding issuance of commissions are made in Order 26 of the Code of Civil Procedure. The power to issue commission. The power of the court to issue commission is a discretionary power and it can be exercised by the court to do full and complete justice between the parties before it. In the case of Padmasen versus State of UP, it was held that the fact witnesses examined on commission cannot be effectively cross-examined or their examination will entail heavy losses are not the sufficient ground to interfere with the decision of court in appeal. In the next case of Jaiswal Coal versus Fatehganj Cooperative Society, it was held that a court can invoke its inherent jurisdiction to issue a commission for any purpose. And in the case of Bandhua Mukti Morcha versus Union of India, it was held that the court can exercise this jurisdiction either on the application of the parties to the suit or on its own initiative. Now the purposes for which a commission can be issued. Section 75 contains the purposes for which a commission can be issued. So a commission can be issued to examine any person and the procedure regarding this are given under Rule 128 Order 26, or to make a local investigation, or to examine and adjust accounts, or to make a partition, to hold a scientific, technical or expert investigation, to conduct sale of property subject to natural decay, or to perform any ministerial act. Now, commission to examine witnesses. The detailed provisions are given under Rule 128 of Order 26. As a matter of general rule, witnesses are to be examined in the open court. However, there are circumstances or cases in which they may be examined by a commission. These cases are: the first, when the person to be examined resides within the local jurisdiction of the court. If the person who is going to be examined is residing within the jurisdiction of the court, if he is within the jurisdiction of the court, he can be examined on the commission if certain conditions be fulfilled together. If he is residing within the local jurisdiction of the court, and he is exempted under the court from attendance in court, or he is a sick or infirm person unable to attend the court, or if it is in the interest of justice to do so, or for the expeditious disposal of the case, or for any other reason. If the person is residing within jurisdiction of the court, and these conditions are also present, so he can be examined. In that situation, he can be examined on the commission. And he can also be examined on commission when he resides beyond the local jurisdiction of court. If he is residing within the local jurisdiction of the court, the another conditions are also necessary to be fulfilled. And the second situation is if he resides beyond the local limits of the jurisdiction of court. And the next, if he is about to leave such limits or the jurisdiction of the court, if court is of the opinion that in next few days he will leave the jurisdiction of the court, in that situation he can also be examined on commission. Or the fourth situation is that if he is a person in the service of government who cannot, in the opinion of the court, attend without detriment to the police service, without the detriment of the public service, or if he is residing out of India and the court is satisfied that evidence of such person is necessary. In a particular case, a commission has to be issued or not will depend upon the facts and circumstances of each case. The order directing that the evidence is to be recorded on commission should be an exception and not a general rule. Even a commission may be issued in those cases not falling under this rule with the consent of the parties. Now, to make local investigation, commission to make a local investigation in any suit in which the court deems fit, a local investigation may be ordered through a commission for the purposes of elucidating any matter in dispute or ascertaining the market value of any property or ascertaining the amount of any mean profit or damages or annual net profits. The object of the local investigation, as pointed out by Karnataka High Court in the case of Jagannath versus N.C. Nariappa, is not to collect evidence which can be taken in court, but to obtain evidence for elucidating the matters which due to its peculiar nature or local in character and can only be had at the spot. Now the general provisions of commission. The general provisions relating to commissions are to be found in Rule 15 to 18b. The power to issue the provisions related the power to issue commissions. The power of the commissioner are to be founded in Rules 16 to 18. Accordingly, Any commissioner appointed under this order may, unless otherwise directed by the order of appointment, examine the parties and witnesses, and for this purpose may summon and procure their attendance. The commissioner have also the power to call for and examine the documents, and they have given the power to enter into any land or building at any reasonable time, or they have also power to proceed ex parte if the parties do not appear before him in spite of the order of the court. Now the expenses. Rule 15 of Order 26 talks about the expenses. Rule 15 provides for expenses of the commission. According to this rule, the court before issuing a commission may order the party at whose instance the commission is issued to deposit the necessary expenses within a fixed period. So, the burden to pay the expenditure is on the party on whose instance the commission is to be issued. So that's all about commission. In the next lecture we will discuss the commission to another court and the letter of request as given under section 76, 77 and 78. Thank you.